Who will direct Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Okay, so it's been a pretty hectic month for the Guardians of the Galaxy team and Marvel and Disney, and James Gunn in particular after he got fired by Disney.
Dude, come on. I think you're overreacting a little bit.
You must be so embarrassed!
What we're looking at here is who can fill the vacancy left by Gunn. And so I'm going to pick out the top 5 directors I think could fill the role. There's some odd choices in there, so let me know what you think. If you've got any that I've missed, please let me know. There's going to be a few directors in here with previous experience working with Marvel. Number 5 here, Peyton Reed, obviously worked on Ant-Man and the Wasp just now, as well as the original Ant-Man movie.
It just sort of happened.
I think he's got a great eye for action and comedy, which obviously would fit well with Guardians, as well as balancing out a team dynamic, you know, making sure everyone gets a time to shine in the movie, and also lots of heavy effects work. So I think it'd be a good fit. I'm not sure if he's everyone's cup of tea, so I'll put him down at number 5 there. He's also proven to be able to work quickly after he was brought in on the original Ant-Man movie. Shortly after Edgar Wright's departure, he and Paul Rudd managed to basically slap Ant-Man together very quickly, which is the same sort of thing they'll need to do with Guardians 3.
She seems more intense.
Number 4, Quentin Tarantino. Okay, so Tarantino may not be the first name you think of when you're asked to choose a director for a giant movie franchise, but hear me out on this one. Okay, so obviously James Gunn had a massive amount of style in his movies. He loved his classic 70s and 80s rock. The soundtrack was one of the key elements of the movie, and that's another aspect that Quentin Tarantino often brings into his movies, is a fantastic sense of style and music knowledge, and it all fits together with the movie. Again, Tarantino has got a lot of experience leading large ensemble casts, helming movies such as Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Hateful Eight, you name it. They're all quite large casts in his movies. Tarantino himself has recently said that he's working on a Star Trek movie, and that's another large franchise, so he's not completely closed off to the idea of movies like this. If he is working on Star Trek though, that may actually lock him up for the next couple of years.
Now we're talking!
Number 3, Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Okay, so Disney recently fired these guys from the Solo movie, the Han Solo, prequel movie to A New Hope. If Disney had any sense, they'll try and get these guys back in the fold. The Lego movie proved that these guys know how to handle action and comedy and inject a bit of heart into the story. And the Lego movie obviously starred Chris Pratt as lead character Emmett.
Crank up those subwoofers, dude, and check this out.
Number 2, the Russo Brothers. Okay, so these guys have obviously been massively busy with the 2 Avengers that they've been working on for the last couple of years. Before that, obviously the Captain America movies, so they've been deeply involved in the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe and have really steered the whole franchise for the best part of 5 years now. These guys also work closely with Gunn during the making of Avengers 3 and 4. The Russos actually called on James Gunn to write the dialogue for both movies. So given that these guys have worked with all the actors before and know the ins and outs of the team and have a massive in-depth knowledge of how it all works, who could be better to direct them?
Surprise!
Well, in at number 1 is Taika Waititi. Of course, this guy is the fan favourite currently to take over the reins after James Gunn's departure, and you can clearly see why just by watching Thor Ragnarok. The style of the movie is fantastic. Obviously there's cosmic elements, there's fun, there's romance, there's action. You name it, is everything that the Guardians movies also have. Since Ragnarok, Taika's just been working on some smaller indie movies, so isn't really tied down to any major franchises. It'd be easy to rope him in, get him to turn out this movie quick, and call it a day. I think he'd be a perfect fit, but let me know what you think. Is there anyone I've missed down below? I'd like to give an honourable mention to Joss Whedon. I think he did an amazing job with Avengers, the original movie, back in 2012, but I did leave him off the list. Obviously he went over and did the Justice League movie and he's done a few other bits and bobs, and a lot of people have been saying he's kind of losing his touch. Age of Ultron was okay, and there was talk of him doing a Black Widow movie or a Batgirl movie, and they all seem to sort of peter off. So maybe he's lost his mojo a bit there.
That's a really bad sign.
But let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.
Push this button. Because that will set off the bomb immediately and we'll all be dead. Now repeat back what I just said.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone. Try again.
I am Groot.
Mm-hmm.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
No!